Welcome to the Church of Thomas. Salt of the earth, 11-11-11. In ancient times, salt had a much larger role in the economy and commerce than it does now. In ancient times, without salt, people would die. It wasn't just used for preserving food. It was also used to heal people. It was used in medicine, and it was used as commerce. It used to be used as a form of money. People used to go and break off big chunks of congealed salt blocks and transport it on camels all the way across the Middle East and provide salt for Europe. It was very lucrative. Nowadays, salt is used for one of the more basic purposes, industry, but also for preserving food, keeping it from being contaminated by bacteria by taking away the moisture that bacteria need. It also creates an environment where food is stable and doesn't decay. Because of the historical relevance of salt, the phrases that Jesus used, calling us the salt of the earth, are very telling. The first quote is Reconciler Gospel of Thomas, verse 24. Jesus' students asked, We see you standing here, but also in heaven. We seek to stand in your footprints. We want to find that path. He said to them, When there is light inside a person, it lights up the whole world. And when the light does not fill a person, they do not shine, and they walk in the darkness, and cannot light the way for others. In Matthew 5:13, Matthew calls us the salt of the earth. Matthew 5:13. You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by men. Now, what Matthew was talking about had to do with, in the past, salt did not come from purified salt domes, but it was evaporated from ocean salt, and it often had a grittiness, dirt in it. Now, it was still useful for preserving food, but it had salt mixed in with the grit. So what he was talking about was the idea that if moisture leached the salt out, and all that was left was the grit, the baser element, then it was no longer useful for preserving things. What's interesting about this is, as Christians, we are here to try and preserve what is good in the world. And this reference to us being the salt of the earth refers to our ability to preserve and protect and to purify what is wrong with this world and protect what is good. God bless the whole world, no exceptions. Angel Eliza.